welcome to my channel. Welcome to another showcasing of Silks4u. These are the colors of the month and the silk of the month. So there are two different collections here. I've got the December and January packages to open and show you. But first, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and do the likes and comments and all that kind of thing. Let me know if you found a favorite. Do you already get Silks4u or Dinky Dyes already in your collection? And, you know, ring the bell for a notification when I upload a video next, because it's a little bit haphazard lately, depending on what I'm doing. Okay, the first one I'm getting into is one of the December ones, and these are the Silks4u. These are not the colors of the month, so these are in the store now. You don't have to get them subscription only, and oh my golly gosh. Okay, this one is PR142. This has yellow, blue, and pink, with varying degrees of how heavy some of that pink is quite light. It's a busy one. Oh, now look, this one is just divine. This is PR34, and it is a red. It's a deep red. There is a light bit in there. That is gorgeous. Hopefully it's not coming out pink on the camera, because it looks a bit pink just on the angle I'm looking at it. It is a red. It is almost, can I say, a blood, fresh blood red. It is beautiful. Really, really rich. Okay, this one is PR150. It's a silver. It's going to be a beautiful border or accent color or anything else if you need something like that. That is pretty. And then this one is PR188. It is a turquoise, it is a grey silver, and it is a pink. That's really pretty. These are all 15 meters. So, hello Nigel. Here's my baby. One of my babies. Nigel. Come. Oh. Here's Nigel. Hello. Hi. You alright? You alright? Oh, baby. Ooh. Into the hair. Into the hair. Into the hair. Yeah, you're not a possum. You might be getting stalked by a cat. Leave him there. Okay, yes, the things I get up to is with my broken parrots. Okay, the color of the month, or theme of the month, or whatever they're described as. These are not PR colors. These are colors for this club. And they are gradients of a theme. Look! Everything is coordinating with my jumper today. Like, all sorts of colors are coordinating with my jumper. Isn't that a gorgeous ombre? They're pinks. Okay, so with these, the colors of the month or silk of the month, these are all 10 meters. Ow. Claw. Right, we have a pale pink. This is one. We have a mid-range pink. He feels like he's slipping. We have the middle. Thankfully Nigel hasn't figured out that he can chew my hair. LJ was a demon, and he'd sit there and he'd nibble my hair. So these bits here have lost about half of their length. Look, they used to go all the way down with the rest of them, and now they stop there. What are you doing? He's a funny boy. He'll go out soon. Then we have a rich burgundy, and then we have the pièce de résistance of the dark. And that is, oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, now, I'm going to keep saying this because I found them to be fabulous. What I ended up doing is kind of like using the super dark, the mid, and then the super light. And I would use something like that to create an ombre. Ooh, you're falling. To create an ombre in the choose your own, he's gone all the way down. To choose your own colors in ink circles. Nigel, come here. You coming? No. he might sit at my feet. No, he's going out. He does that occasionally. He'll just kind of come and sit and tuck his tail under and go sleep under my feet. So that's cute. He's so cute. I got him a buddy last night. So oh wow, this is rude, Joe. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh, these come in organza bags, just in case you hadn't noticed. So it makes it a really pretty presentation. But are you ready for this? Nigel. I can hear 2 sets of feet running around, but I only had one paddy out. So it's either a cat or a second paddy has got out because Sophie is up to me. Not good. No. Nigel actually gets the zoomies up and down the house, and it is so funny. He is so quick. But when he's out in the garden and he kind of loses his head, if I click at him, he comes tearing towards me for cuddles. It's all kinds of cute. Ah, there is the clicky cat. Who may or may not come and say hi to. All right. Hello, Zach. All right. On to this. Did I show you this? I might not have shown you, actually. Look at the purples. Oh, my giddy aunt. They're gorgeous. And just like I showed you. No, he's gone into bed, into his pen. Maybe. He might. His call. Look at this. These are gorgeous. These are January purples. Oh my Lord. Like, wow. These are... Sophie's going to go nuts. Sophie's a pink and purple girl, right? And she is going to lose her head when she sees the pinks and the purples. And I'll show you them both together because, oh my Lord. Then we've got 4, which is this purple. And then we've got 5, which is almost like a black purple. It is so dark and rich. And, oh, wow. Like, okay, so there's the purples, and there's the pinks, and can you imagine doing an ink circles in colours like that, you know, and having your pinks in the ombre, and your purples in the ombre, and, oh, I don't know, maybe one of the blues in the ombre, or even... No, I wouldn't go for the green. You could, maybe. But, wow. Go and check out the Colour Your Own Adventure on Ink Circles on Tracy's website or Etsy or wherever shop that you can see the pictures. Because if you were to choose colours from the Silks4u, it's going to look absolutely incredible. Okay, now, finally, the 15 metre thread of Silk of the Month. We have a purple. This is PR084. It's a purple. And out of the January colours, it still isn't one of these. So you can see how, you know, there's colours and there's colours. Okay, so you're not necessarily going to find this, or sorry, you will find this in the shop. You won't necessarily find those in the shop as a buy, you know, whatever. They're part of the Silk of the Month Club. So PR084 is this beautiful purple. Then we have PR82082, and it's all colours of the rainbow. It is a tiny bit of red, very tiny. It's more orange. Orange, purple, yellow, turquoise, and there's a kind of darker yellow as well. That's really pretty. The other thing these are really good for are things like your long dogs. This one is CM, and it's 017. It is mauve. I'm actually struggling to put a colour on that one. It's kind of pinky, but it's not. And it's like, how would I describe that? Yeah, I don't know. What color is this? Please help. Answers on a postcard, please. Yeah, CM017. It's really pretty. I just can't kind of go, oh, it's a pink, or it's a red, or it's a brown, or it's a, yeah, that's a funny one. Here. Okay. And finally, PR077. Ooh, gosh, this looks like candy. It's green and it's pink and it's purple. It's a kind of muddy purple. It's really, really subtle in its purple. But that's really, really pretty. It's not a super strong. It's more kind of into the pastels without being completely pastel. But it's almost a grey. Yeah, there is a grey. There's a grey, there's a green, there's a pink, and there's different gradations of the dark into the light. That's gorgeous. They're really, really cool. They are once a month, those two clubs. You can get the Dinky Dyes if you're in the States. There are two different websites. One is controlled by Dinky Dyes and one is controlled by the Australasia area. And you'll get Silks4u in the Australasia, and then you get Dinky Dyes get their own. So if you're interested in either of those clubs, you can go onto the websites. You will be directed to your local website automatically. So even if you go onto the Australian one with the address, it will route you back through to the American or something like that, because that's what I've found. So if you want to go and check those out, you will not be disappointed. If you can ever get your hands on a hank, which is like 100 meters, it's an insane amount of silk. It's gorgeous. They are perfect for your massive, big-ass projects, your BAPs. So yeah, go and check those out. If you like doing your long dogs or your monotone color charts or anything like that, any of your sampler collections, that red, for instance, well, it might be a little bit too into the pink blush, but that would not be a bad one for your old-fashioned timey-wimey old samplers that are kind of red based, because I don't know, I guess dyeing something red used to be easy. See, look, this is one of my, no, that's not one of my short bits. But yeah, if you want to pick your own colors on any of the charts that you don't need to be color specific on, the silks are just amazing. They're beautiful to work with. I unravel them so they're double the length, and then snip at the bottom and put them through, I think, a paper punch, a bigger hole, and put them onto a ring or into a bag and slip them through. So yeah, they're fantastic lengths. And I plait them as well. If it's a big project, or if it's going to take a long time, or if it's just one of those things that's going to get tangled, I will actually plait the silk as well, and it keeps it all in order and stops it from tangling. So there are some of the tricks for dealing with any of these beauties. You can do it with the Weeks Dye Works as well. You just don't have as many strands, so you're only maybe plaiting 2 and 2 and 2 soon. But the silks are quite a chunky thing, so you could easily do the plaits in those. And you basically then just go to the top of the plait at the loop, and you pull out your single thread, pull out another single thread, and Bob's your uncle, you've got 2 threads. Especially with the variegations. If you don't have a variegation, you can always just pull out one and double it up and go for your life, and you'll get that subtle shift. And if you're not sure of how the colors act, maybe do a, what do they call them, a swatch, to see how the color is going to fall if you were to do an out and back, or if you were to do an individual stitch, or if you were to even double up the variegation, or have it just all the purples in one spot kind of thing. So yeah, you might like one version over the other, and you might like the more kind of subtle variegation rather than kind of going, ooh, there's the purple bit, ooh, there's the yellow bit. It works on some patterns, but not necessarily all. So you might want to swatch on something like that. Whereas on something like this, you don't need to swatch. But something like that, you'd need to swatch if you're not sure how it's going to lie. So, on that note, I will let you go. I will see you around on, hopefully, the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for a notification when I upload again next. And I will see you around the tubes. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.